Okay, welcome to your daily crypto news update. Jake Paul scamming $2.2 million from followers is the lead story. This is an investigation by CoffeeZilla, which has a great YouTube channel I will link below. Investigation has linked Jake Paul to a series of dodgy crypto projects and promotions. So he has been shilling all over the place and left it all over our faces for us to clean up. That is not what we want. $2 million sucks to be stolen, of course, but it even sucks worse to have this mark on the crypto field. People are already debating around the world if crypto should be regulated because it's scammy or it's dodgy, or people can use it to avert sanctions, or people can use it to buy illegal things. Blah, blah, blah. This just adds another unnecessary mark to the whole thing. So Jake Paul, scam something that has a better reputation. You know, go around and throw on a Salvation Army outfit and go take from them. They have a great reputation. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. CoffeeZilla has exposed Jake Paul's connection to Yummy and Melf and revealed the profits he made. So I'm going to show you also, he has a SafeMoon lawsuit against him. So I'm going to show you how much he made on that too and how much he got paid. The YouTuber has his own phallically inspired project called Stick Dicks. So I'm not sure if y'all bought any of that, but if you did, it's probably gone. He's already focused on some serious allegation threats from SafeMoon class action lawsuit, which someone came and sued all these influencers that were talking about SafeMoon.
You, you're cool. You, I'm out.
Here's the tricky thing about this is that you're going to have to prove in a court of law that these people maliciously misled investors. Now, you say, oh yeah, I hear that all the time. People get thrown in jail or people get fines for doing that all the time. Yes, but those people are licensed financial professionals, so they have a fiduciary responsibility. That's when it becomes such a problem. So me as a licensed realtor in South Carolina, if I did anything misleading to the public or whatever, I would be way more open to legal claims, etc., if I was licensed in one of these things versus if I wasn't licensed. Does that make sense? Okay, great. So he's included with Nick Carter and Soulja Boy and Lil Yachty for made false or misleading statements to investors about SafeMoon. The lawsuit further says that this was done to profit Paul and his celebrity peers to the detriment of ordinary investors. The projects under scrutiny are Scared Devils, Yummy, Melf, Stick Dicks, and which is the NFT project founded by Paul himself and promoted by the porn star scammer Lana Rhodes, from what people say. On the other hand, everything on the blockchain is trackable, the video says, and publicly available, which is a good thing. This means that you can really see where things go. So nothing is really hidden. It's DeFi, it's decentralized, but nothing's really hidden. Also, jump down, get your 2 free stocks from Webull. We would love to see you over there. Oh, I take that back. They have 5 free stocks today. What? It's a great Sunday. And then also go to BLOCKFI. They give you some free crap too. I don't really know what it is. As CoffeeZilla puts out, it says Jake Paul's smart, but not that smart. They're like, he's smart, but he's not that smart. Shows that he got a payment of $190,000 from SafeMoon to a wallet address held by the YouTube influencer. The same address was linked from Melf token and Yummy. So what he would do is he would send these, get promotional money from these cryptos and then put them in a wallet, and then he would take that wallet and send it to another wallet. That's how he did it. Here's an issue. Did every billboard company that promoted Enron get sued? How are you supposed to know? What are you supposed to do? Is every single time that a TV runs an ad, are you supposed to... Is the TV station supposed to go and investigate that company's financials and make sure they're not scamming people? It also sets up a false impression, I think, and I'm a little bit of a devil's advocate on this. It also sets up a false impression to think that things are either 100% a scam or 100% not. Obviously, if people walk away and rug pull, they're 100% a scam. I get it. I'm right there with you. But there are different projects in this space, because I get bombarded with them all the time, and some of them I invest my own money in too, that are not going to be, you're not going to be able to know if it's a scam or not, right? Like some things kind of look scammy, but they're not. Some things don't look scammy, but kind of are. In my mind, instead of thinking, yes, this is 100% a scam, no, this is 100% not a scam, I think, what percentage is this likely to be a scam? And if it goes to 60, 70%, then I will maybe not invest or allocate a smaller portion of my investment. You know what I mean? It's so hard to tell. I think, honestly, the influencers or the celebrities are going to win this lawsuit. This is all allegedly, by the way, and none of this is financial advice. Of course, let's also see what Ukraine is spending the money on. So Ukraine came out and has $100 million from great people like you and like me. I sent a little bit to their defenses, and we've been sending crypto, we've been sending ETH, we've been sending Bitcoin, and they have taken it and done a lot of stuff with it. Number one, they have dominated Russia in the internet game. Absolutely. Russia's so good with hacking the Republican Party. I don't know why it can't be as good with this PR play here, because they are fumbling the ball something massive. I guess when you do war crimes, it's a little hard to throw out some good PR. It's not funny. None of this is funny. It's actually very, very sad. But Ukraine is dominating the online space, and I love to see it. I am so happy for them. The war-torn nation has spent nearly $100 million in crypto it received to buy bulletproof jackets, helmets, food, and more. I'm part of a group here, an entrepreneur group that I think was sending like infrared drones, and I'm like, yes, that's awesome. Yes, please, let's do that. So it used crypto donations to buy 5,500 bulletproof jackets, 410,000 packed lunches. Oh, God. I was reading a story about the Russian soldiers, like being young and like them letting them call their parents, the Ukrainians letting them call their parents, and like, oh man. So that's so sad. 500 ballistic plates of bulletproof vests, or 4 bulletproof vests. I don't know what a ballistic plate is, but good to know that they have them, thank God. 3,125 thermal imagers and optics, 500 helmets, 3,400 medicines, and 60 walkie-talkies. Each and every helmet and vest brought via crypto donations is currently saving Ukrainian soldiers. Amazing. Revealed that Ukraine has received close to 100 million in crypto. I think he told CoinDesk. This is insane. So let me tell you also what is so insane about this is that I think from now on out, when every news article or anything comes out about sanctions, right? Whether the U.S. is doing sanctions against China, we're doing sanctions against Russia, or smattering a handful of other countries, Iran, whatever it is, now it's going to be forever linked with crypto. That's just my prediction. So now I think anytime sanctions are happening, we're going to have a crypto conversation. What that means to me is we're going to have some ink, we're going to have some press, and then that's going to be good for the crypto market, because everyone's thinking nowadays, okay, well, they can just skip on over the sanctions and put it into crypto. There might be a little bit of validity to that. That might be something. In my opinion, it's not enough to make a substantial difference, but I think now it's going to be good kind of PR for crypto every time sanctions are announced in the future. Not now, but every time sanctions are announced in the future, because they've been so married together. All right, we have one more news story coming at you, coming in hot today, and this is a little geeky news story, but it's also very, very important. So as we know, earlier this week, we got a Biden crypto executive order. Everyone freaked out, even though it didn't really say much. It's almost being like, Mom, I have a huge announcement. And she's like, what? And you say, I'm going to announce it later, actually. So that's the thing. The huge announcement was that we're going to announce more later. But actually, people saw it as an embrace of crypto. Looking into what a digital dollar would look like, he tasked 6 little departments to do his research, almost like the bully in high school, making the little nerdy kids do their homework for them and then giving it back to them before they have to turn it in. That's what Biden just did. Banning plans for Bitcoin by the EU Parliament off the table for the time being. So not only do we have regulation talks in Los Estados Unidos, we also have it in EU, which I would have no idea how to say in Spanish. United Europa. That's right. Is that offensive? Am I so bad that it's offensive? I think that's probably true. The final draft of the guidelines of the provision of crypto service, MICA, no longer envisions the end of Bitcoin in Europe. So originally planned to ban proof of work. In an earlier version of the report, a ban of crypto services based environmentally unsustainable consensus mechanisms that have been demanded at the urging of Green, Social Democrat, and Left PMs. All the parties in Europe blow my mind. I think it's so cool. They have like a chess party. They have like a tea party. They have like a social democrat, liberal, conservative, ideological, only wear green on Tuesdays party. It's amazing. So it's looking like the major players in the US and EU might have some favorable regulation or non-regulation around crypto, and we love to see it. It's a chef's kiss in the crypto world. Love to see it. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak expects Bitcoin to hit 100,000. He says, I just really feel it from all the interest. Number one, this man is a crazy, crazy genius. And I mean crazy in the best way. He is a beautiful mind, if you will. I have such a nerd crush on him because he says things and you're like, where did that come from? And then you realize there's 17 different little things that get you to this one thought that he had, and you're thinking like some little primordial soup, only one thought at a time, but he's thinking like 17. He says that he doesn't own any Bitcoin. He sold it all. I think he has like one left or whatever, because he doesn't care about getting rich. Obviously, if he did care about being rich, he would be a lot richer. But he never really cared. He's like, Bill Gates, you go be rich. I'm just going to sit here and play on the computer and make dope crap for the rest of my life. He's amazing. That being said, he sold all his Bitcoin. He said it in this interview, and he thinks it's going to go to 100,000 based purely off the marketing, based purely off this is so big. It's almost like too big to fail. It's such a huge story now. Bitcoin's talked about all the time that he's like, of course it's going to go to 100,000. And I agree. Listen, this is my first daily update video. They're going to get better. I know. You say, how could this possibly get better? It can. And I'm going to start doing them daily, obviously, daily updates. And send this to your friend. Keep on tuning in. Daily crypto updates from me to you. Get your free stocks from Webull. Write me if you have any cool stories. Tweet me if you have any cool stories. I'll put all the links up here. See you soon.